part 2 of the DLC that I was playing earlier, and now we're just going to continue on from there. I have to get to the Surge, so traveling to the Surge. Oh, there's a video to watch. Okay. Wow, doesn't that look beautiful, everybody? Yeah, make it look like it's flying in the air. That's cool.
It's not much further now.
Okay.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walyus's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us suffering you will soon witness.
I see.
The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
Does the light point the way to the child?
It does indeed.
Just look around here for a bit. See if there's anything hidden here to get. Doesn't look like it. Not that direction, at least. Maybe this way?
Look at all the droplets of water suspended in midair.
That's pretty cool.
Where they have remained untouched by time for 80 summers.
It's not right.
No,
Doesn't seem to be
it's
anything.
not.
Holy, that's crazy. Suspended animation, look at that. All the droplets of water. Cool.
There. Up ahead.
Yeah, there's nothing to get here. Big crater.
Down in the center. Follow me.
That looks so weird.
He's still primed.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. And I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin. Committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean...
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason. What if I told you there was a way to remove Wallace's icon?
I tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the icon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight. Hush now. It's going to be all right.
He's absorbing part of his power.
Is it done?
I think so. I can feel the icon inside me. But something's wrong.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Leviathan.
He wasn't just afraid. He was angry.
Oh no.
All right. Let's see what you've given me.
Power of water. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Leviathan's essence. Attuning with Leviathan will not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic power, but also allows access to several new icon abilities such as Cross Swell, and an inescapable rush of water that pummels enemies from multiple angles. Ability details are found in the Abilities tab in the main menu. Leviathan's Feet. Leviathan's icon Feet Serpent Cry can be used to summon to Clive's off arm a sea-spitting serpent capable of dealing precision strikes to enemies at great distances. Pressing square in this state will unleash a tidal torrent. Multiple bursts of water capable of forcefully knocking back smaller creatures, while pressing L1 will fire a powerful jet of water, tidal stream, at enemies situated just outside melee range. Tidal Gauge. Using these attacks will deplete your tidal gauge, becoming unavailable when the gauge is empty. The gauge will slowly replenish over time, but can be refilled quicker by pressing circle. Times a second press perfectly will on-screen prompt to immediately refill the gauge, as well as earn unlimited ammunition for a short period of time. Tidal gauge is also replenished when successfully executing a precision dodge. While using Serpent's Cry, press R1 again while dodging will cause Clive to roll in the air, extending the dodge even further. Tidal Torrent can be used while rolling by pressing square. Only Leviathan's abilities are available during this battle.
Leviathan!
Just a lady. But a formidable adversary nonetheless.
Okay.
Oh, look. It has friends.
Okay. Staggered. Nice. Limit break? No limit break? Okay. Okay, so you gotta get it within that circle. There we go. Holy smoke, I'm almost dead. A high potion myself for a bit. This is a weird way of fighting. I'm just gonna precision dodge. I don't know what's going on, man. Okay, get out of that circle. That's uncontrollable. I'm just gonna precision dodge everything, pretty much. That's all I'm gonna do, because this is hard to control. That thing's almost dead anyways. There we go. Yokos destroyed. That's a weird way of fighting. So basically when that circle comes on the screen, you gotta make sure you're within the first part of the circle. Don't try to get it closer to where the circle is in the center. You have to keep doing that over and over to gain more water in your arsenal. So we just can do precision dodge as well.
Everyone all right?
He seems calm.
It's just a very strange way of fighting.
You said Wallius was frozen in time. That he knew we were here. How?
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but... there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
I see.
Sure, let's go
Then let's
to the village. Lead the way. That's pretty cool. He's suspended in the air.
Wallius. I will make this right.
I really hope I don't have to fight Leviathan by using that water technique again, though. That was not something fun. Flow, awaken the storm. Back at the village.
So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
The Witten Hall. We went there earlier in the game. It's over here. Somebody wanting to talk here.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, I can ask that later.
Till next our streams cross.
I'll just go up here first. Let's hear this tale of the baby who's actually Leviathan.
To understand the spell which binds Wallius, you must first know who we are.
Oh, yes.
And what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity. This tapestry, Is our story the one that brought us here?
Holy smoke.
After generations of wandering, my people sought refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago.
Okay.
But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith and branded us heretics when we could not.
Not
Be
good.
exterminated as a lesson to others.
Not good, not good.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the Church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend, revealing how to make your very own mother crystal.
What?
I've heard that one before.
Yes, yet it gave them new hope, however false. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether. And the heavens provided.
A dominant warriors.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his icon. Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak. Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes. So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
Stop
But
time.
Drake's Eye did fall. It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell.
Oh.
That even though she should die, her legacy might live on. So armed with both the knowledge of the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new mother crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity. Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more. And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Sacrifice of a
Another
child.
victim of man's blind reliance on the mother crystals.
No good.
So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the dome of light on top of the cliffs to the west? Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Vare, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the surge. But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place. And now there are others who claim it as their own.
Then we shall go prepared
The
for a
monsters.
fight. That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
You think the village could be in danger?
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
You have my thanks.
Very well. We should depart at once. I fear time may no longer be a luxury we can afford.
They stop time and sacrifice a child. Oh man.
The Vare is not easy to find. We must first head north and then west, deeper into the forest.
Come on, Jill.
All right, boy.
Hail, stranger.
Keeper of the forest gate.
Before we turned east at the shipwrecks to reach the coast.
Oh, what the hell was
Now
that?
we must head in the opposite direction.
Left it is then.
Oh, that was Shiva's cold snap. Oh, I think this is going the way of that gate that I went to before. Yeah. The dark gate. Let's go pick this up over here first. Go back to Bahamut. Let's go this way now. Running just to save some time.
There's a large gate up ahead, and beyond it, a cluster of ancient ruins. The temple, or the Heir of Hours as my people call it, can only be reached by passing through them.
Yeah, that is you again. Nice. That move's pretty cool.
The forest is crawling with life, most of it hungry, which is why we make sure this gate stays shut.
And why you carry that impressive-looking axe, I presume.
Noticed her, have you?
Maiden's March.
The temple is up there.
Don't worry, those cliffs aren't the only way to the top.
A robber crab? I'm gonna mega flare this guy. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, she's taking on the crabs. Jokes. You guys ready for the mega flare? Ooh. Rained hell down on them. And some impulse. I made short work of them. Keeps going.
Careful.
Yeah, Torgal Ravage. In midair. Nice attack. That should be it almost. Oh wow. Okay, keep going.
Are these the ruins?
Yes. As far as we can tell, they're part of the same complex as the temple itself.
Zantatsugen.
To think of all the people who must once have lived here.
Hey, there's stuff over here. What are those? Those Tonin berries? No, Death Stalkers. Let's go this way. Is this the correct way? Nope, it's the other way. So we have to go past the Death Stalker area. Let me get this on the floor over here first. When I come around, go this direction. Take on these Death Stalkers. Arm of Darkness. Just chop them to pieces. Diamond Dust. Oh, there we go. That's a killer move. These guys are almost dead. That's the best move. Okay, continue down over here. Hey, there's a chest. The Will of Water.
These remind me of home.
You're from the north, then?
Yes. And no.
Almost there. Hey, those are crows. Oh, that thing is hard. Oh wow, this is gonna be not easy. Alright, Bahamut. I'm gonna do a Mega Flare. I'm just gonna cast it up. Make sure he doesn't attack me. Dodge his moves when he does attack me. Mega Flare. Oh, and a Giga Flare. Move out of the way of that. And we moved out of the way, and we used the Berserker Ring out of the way. We keep precision dodging him. Except for that time. This isn't doing much damage to him, so I'm gonna switch it up. Do the Arm of Darkness. I'm gonna just come close to him. Hack at him. Get out of the way of that. Bit of a semi-boss. I think the stagger meter is full almost. One more. Okay. See if that'll finish him off. Blaster, just gotta get away with that. Okay, he's staggered now. I'll go limit break him. I'll hold it to... That did some damage. I'll Mega Flare him. Oh, that really does a lot of damage to him. Zazukin. Almost dead. Pushing a couple of impulses at him. Almost dead. Move out of the way of that. Move out of the way of that. Out of the way of all of that. And he's dead. I wasn't expecting to fight something that hard before I got to this one door frame. Yeah, that's gonna do it about. That's about it. That's all we're gonna do for now. And yeah, stay tuned for part 3 because I'm getting off now, and I'm gonna play more again soon. As you can see, Leviathan is now channeled, which is kind of cool. And I'm going to stop playing now, and I'm going to resume this next time I play. So if you like this, please like and subscribe for more content like this. Bye for now.